Okay. Hello. All right, I've just got in on a little trade. We'll we will have a. Oh, did I? Yeah, cool. I did do the announcement. Um, my mouse is being silly again as usual. Cool. Don't need that open. Okay, so this is the idea. So everyone who's here, maybe I should just, yeah, I'm not going to talk until we get to 20 likes. I'm going to be silent. Let's get it to 20 likes. Let's do this. This helps. And once we get to 20 likes, I'll let you all know my thoughts. Valdas. Yes, my head is now working fine. I mean, I still feel like maybe slightly more tired than I usually would, but I've been on good form this week. I've been trading well, so yeah, I think like actual brain capacity is restored. um, yeah, it helps that we've had really nice price action to cover. So yeah. 28 likes. There we go. Okay, I was yeah. So I think it's almost inevitable at this stage we're going to come up and take this liquidity. I think this is going to be the launch pad for it. If we're coming down, it just ran out of steam. We're going to get a dip down. We're going to test the VWAP. This may come down and test the daily open again, but I think VWAP golden pocket, pretty good little launch pad for this to move up. We're also opening, New York market opens in about 40 minutes. So I would imagine we're going to see this move up on, well, on New York Open. It would be very weird for this to be a high here, especially like an hour before all the like big volume starts coming in. I think this is kind of like bring it down, bring it into VWAP. Let's test around this area. Let's see if it can get some support. Let's have a look on the lower time frames. There's tons of selling going into VWAP, so it's really good. Like this was just, price was just forced down at this point. So yeah, I mean there's, yeah, it's very well, this looks nice. I've just taken a long position, by the way, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. We've got the daily point of control just down here as well, so there is support on this. You can see really here, this, like, it was very likely that this was going to happen at this stage. I think it became, we had this, oh, this bull flag, man. We had this silly bull flag going on, so as soon as you get a bull flag, you just got to rip it up and start again. It kind of just stalled there. And yeah, the move down was a lot of big players. So you can see here all of like, this is the trade size of like above 500k. You can just see like market selling, market selling, market selling all the way down into VWAP. It was just a shakeout at this stage, hovering around VWAP, testing the support here. And yeah, CVD is pretty neutral. We can have a look again across the board and just see what's going on this. Because what you really want to see, so we did have like a big kind of bunch of red coming in on this move down. A lot of people still trying to short this, which was me last night. But where was it? Where did we get to? It was here, wasn't it? Because we had this and we were looking for this 80% setup on the move down. But I mean, I gave it one chance to do a stop stop run on the daily open. As soon as we came back above here, that stopped me out. That's fine. And then I got like basically into a long trade this morning off of these lows. And yeah, again here, closed out of this as soon as the move stalled because I didn't really trust it, and just scalping today mainly. DOGE Adelaide. I said 20 likes, not 40 likes. Alina, thank you. Are you considering impact of FOMC later today before entering? Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of things happening this week. So we've got like the Fed announcements for the interest rates and all of that. We've got what am I talking about? So you do have the Fed meeting today. Is that today or is that tomorrow, Friday? I don't know exactly when it is, but it's end of month. Like there's always going to be some fuckery at end of month. So this is why volatility is to be expected here. Yeah, Skepo, VWAP, Golden Pocket, and Daily Point of Control. I don't know what a CC is, whatever that is you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, you can see here we've got the point of control of this range and, of course, the daily point of control as well. So let's just throw on this nonsense. There it is. Okay. So if you want confluence for a long position, like this is as good as you're going to get. You're not going to get any better than this for an attempt at grabbing liquidity. If we're going to have the launch pad, this will be it. We could lose it. It wouldn't surprise me just to see us searching around here for a while. But this is it. If we're gonna have an attempt higher, then you would have thought. Here's the launch pad. There is of course daily open. This as a move down is okay. You can test daily open. We can chop around here. It's still tight rate. It's tight percentages. Look, daily value area lows all the way down here as well. It's a really crowded trade, this, by the way. So you're gonna get like weird stuff happening. A lot of weird stuff happening on stream. Because like the entire market's expecting this at the moment to break up. Ray, there's no such thing as that. I'll always say it. If anyone who's tried to brand someone else's idea as their own, I will yeah. It's such just anything. But anyway, um yeah, we'll continue watching this. So the moment we've come back up to point of control and we're getting that rejection, oh, the point of control has just moved down. Am I in a position? Yeah, I have taken a long off of this. And I'm not really interested. At this point, it's really tough. Like, I don't. We're obviously getting an attempt here at a breakout, and we're going to get some. Yeah, we're going to get shakeouts along the way. Like, it's a really crowded trade. The entire market's looking at it. everyone's kind of placed their bets at this stage already. I think we've probably got a lot of people short from. There are probably a lot of people short from like around here that are trapped. We've almost certainly got people trapped long at the highs here, so it could go either way. Like this is not. It could just fail and roll back over. In which case, there's plenty of other setups to have. If we lose daily open, at this point, if we lose daily open and we confirm that as over as resistance, I will short it. Like 90% certain that I will short that. So if price does come down and act as resistance here, I'm very, very likely going to take a short position. However, at the moment, I think this is still fine. We're still looking at this attempt at a breakout, especially with New York opening soon. If I was to take a short, I'd be looking down here as support. I'd also be looking just at previous day point of control. There's a lot of confluence there as well. But yeah, we'll just monitor this as it goes along, because I think there will definitely be a lot of stuff that you can trade. So yeah, I'd either take a short position if we lose the daily open. At that point, I put my stop above VWAP, and I'd be looking to take it down realistically just to previous day point of control, but we could take it lower as well. But right now, the trade that's on for me at the moment is more like this. Okay, so we've got these two little like potential scenarios playing out. I I can't really call which way this is going to go at the moment. So and then when we get up here, this is when things if we get up here, this is when things are going to get really, really interesting, because what we have, and we'll just pull away from this for a while, like it's going to chop around probably around VWAP for a while. So we're probably going to chop around that area for a while. But what we have is above here, yeah? So this is why this is so important at this stage. Like, we've had a massive short squeeze. So we've had a short squeeze of about 40% so far, and I think at this stage people are starting finally to get bullish. Yeah, so we've had a 40% move up already, so this isn't the time to be like looking for swing long positions. There is significant resistance above us, but if you actually take a look at, let's take this as a big range just from the start of the year or whatever, there's a massive void here. Okay, so you do have this as a big void, where there's no like historical volume at all. So what could happen is you could very quickly, it depends what happens when we get there. So if you get loads of people trying to long the breakout, inevitably this is going to roll over and we're going to see quite a strong rejection. But if there are loads of people that are trying to short this as like a swing failure pattern, I think we could probably end up being at the end of the day around 46k. I think it's like, I think this trade is that important that I have no idea what's going to happen if and when it gets there. But that's really when you've just got to just like, it's almost one of those moves where unless you're positioned already, you just kind of have to sit it out, because it's going to be messy. Like, it's going to be a really messy one to trade. There's absolutely no way you want to trade that as a breakout. But then there's also no way that you want to fade that move unless there's confirmation on that as well. So it'd be nice if we do get an attempt for it, because it'll be a really interesting thing to watch. But at the moment, it doesn't really look like we're getting any. It's not really catching any bids here. We're getting some liquidations. We had some liquidations. Okay. Blah. Let me refresh this. Yeah, we almost hit the daily open. And so this is the point where I would, if we were to lose this, that would be more bearish. But at the moment, it's still just, yeah, shaking out early longs. Or late longs, whatever you want to call them. They're kind of both. Like if you were long up here, is this the same chart? What have I done? Why is this all green? Oh, right, it's all that. Yeah, if you were long up here, then that's just stupid. Sorry. Um, so this move down so far has just been shaking all of those out because you can't trade a breakout when we're not even got a breakout yet. I'm having people joining. It's like 3 people that have joined the trading room. This isn't a trading room that's open at the moment. But I mean, I could open it up. If anyone in the crew wants to join the trading room and wants to join in on this, then we could do. I keep getting notifications being like, someone's joined the trading room. I'm not in the trading room. I'm just streaming. If we lose the daily open before New York open, would you enter a short? I can imagine that if we lose daily open shortly before New York opens and people short it too early, the New York open will pump it. Yeah, yeah, maybe. I don't think we're going to lose it. I don't think that's going to happen, but yeah, I see what you mean. I think this was just shaking people out of long positions, but I think, to be honest as well, like, I know what you're saying, but I think it's a very small percentage of the market that are actually good enough traders to recognize like levels. Sorry. I think it's, yeah, it's easy to say when you kind of know what you're doing and you know the significance of a daily open, you know the significance of initial balance on the day, but I think that's like what, probably like 5% of traders in the world know how to trade this stuff. That I don't think that's going to become a crowded trade. So if we were to lose that, I think most people would take that as a long from like swing failure of these lows. And then if we see absorption, then it would be okay. But yeah, right now everyone was looking at this as a bull flag, so of course it's going to fail. Everyone was trying to anticipate the breakout early, so of course it's going to fail. We come into an obvious support area. It makes it appear as though it's going to lose it. And then we're starting to get some buying coming back in. So these same, it's all the big players are just, this has been like very, when all of the movement has been from orders over 500k, okay? So you've had all of this like a 10 million short, 7 million short, 4 million short, 8 million short, 7 million short, 10 million short. That's flipped now. So we're getting 3 million, 2 million, 3 million, 3 million longs. Probably the same people that have been shorting down here. Now they're bringing the market back up again. The lower, like the little minnows, the little fish swimming around are just getting chopped up all over the place because they're basically just chasing at the moment. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Honestly, yeah, Andy, bit cheeky, no more than 5%. I honestly think it's probably about 5% of traders that know how to read a TPO, know the significance of an initial balance and a daily open and things like that. I think most people are still using trend lines, moving averages, stuff that just follows what price does rather than stuff that actually causes price to react. So that's it. Like the majority of traders are one step behind the market because they're using things that lag behind the market. God of Death, buy, sell. At the moment, I'm buying but I could very quickly be selling. I'm going to be selling at some point on this stream. It's almost like it's pretty certain at some point during this stream I'm going to sell. Whether that's selling down here or whether that's selling up here, it's almost certain that I'm going to sell during this stream at some point, unless we just hover around here and do nothing. So, Maximilian, I don't use leverage on my trading. But it's, yeah, I don't use leverage on my trading. Unless, like, actually, no, I can't remember the last time I did use any leverage, really. There's no need to in crypto. Like, if you're using a small account, I used to use leverage when I had a small account. But if I was using leverage on my account now, I'd be like, it would just be way too much money that I could handle. Yeah, I don't really want to take out like multi-million-dollar positions by using leverage. It'd be scary. Maybe one day I'll use leverage again. If I blow up my whole account or something. um, we'll just load up everything else. um, what's my typical order size? I'm not gonna say what my typical order size is. Basically, the only thing that I like, I just don't like doing it. I do have an account, so I have like a trading room account, um, that I normally trade like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to like it's not like huge amounts. My trading room account's not very big, and that's what I use for like the crew, and that's when we're doing like live trading and stuff together. So when we do live trading, everyone who's in the crew like knows the size of that account. It was basically I put $1,000 into an account, and that's now like quite a lot more than that, but that's how it started out like a month ago. Callan 100x YOLO. If Callan 100x's, then like, yeah, resident whale. Oh, it's always happens when whenever I stream, it's like price just stops moving. Uh, and yes, in the trading room, do you have to be experienced? Not really. I mean, like, if you have a decent, like, background understanding of trading, so if you understand so the main stuff that we do in the trading room will be, we're mainly looking at market structure because everything, because everything is based off of market structure. Like at this point, our market structure is higher lows, higher highs. Um, it's all based off of that. But if you know how to plot your horizontals, so if you know where to draw your weekly, daily, monthly lines, if you know how to plot your previous day value areas, if you know how to put a fixed range, if you know how to even just very basic read a TPO chart and understand what it is. There are tutorials for all of this stuff within the crew as well. Like there are videos that will tell you like what all these lines mean, so what all of this is that you're looking at. So that can give you enough of like a basic understanding. Um, and if you know how to pull a Fibonacci, if you know how to do that kind of stuff, then you'll be fine. you'd I'm sure you'd understand everything we're going on about, because it's very much like the trading rooms are like this, but like talking as a group, so everyone can join in, and we can all be looking at stuff. So instead of me just rambling on about shit, it's like a group thing, and it's still me rambling on about shit, but then other people can ramble on as well. And then we have Gunny in there talking about his his cylinders. We have P who joins us. Luxury joins in. French Bull joins in. They're good fun. Oh, why is it just gonna go sideways again while I'm doing this? I've not used Go charting. No, I've heard about it. I've not used it. Yeah, I've not used it. It looks kind of. It looks quite nice and clean from this actually. Has anyone else used Go charting? Is Senti in there? If anyone's used it, it'll be Senti. Yeah, I quite like the look of this. Um, I don't need a tour. No thanks. How do I make it like? Oh no, thanks. No, don't put a dragon on there. I just want it like dark mode. Um, I guess that's as dark as it goes. Starry night. I guess that's the closest to dark mode. Please unshield Go charting on Brave, or switch to Chrome for best performance. I'll figure this out later, and I'll use it. I'm not gonna go talking about the car stuff. It's quite funny though, AJ. They're actually doing like a round of investment at the moment, so I'm considering investing in the company as well. Maybe they'll give me a free car. Any interesting order block below current price action we can bounce off? Uh, no. No, like the tradable order blocks we had were this one at the highs, and then we came back into this one at the lows here. 4 hour. You got this. you got this area, but this is previous day point of control. So I mean, it adds confluence. You do have the 4 hour OB there. Um, yeah, Svetislav. I don't like Atas. Not a fan. I like EXO. Um, and then Trading View's Trading View. Although everyday Trading View becomes a bit more, um, it just falls behind a bit more. It's not great anymore. It used to be good. It's just falling behind massively. Trading View, but it's for retail, isn't it? It's not for proper traders. Um, Andy, I combine Trading View with Exit. Yeah, so I use Trading View as like just plotting out my ideas. So basically, like Trading View is just a canvas for ideas. That's all I really use it for. So I like to put on my ideas. I like to put on the levels that I'd like to trade, and it just becomes a really simple way of being like, okay, this is what I'm looking for. When actually executing the trades and when looking at stuff, I'm much more often, yeah, either looking at a TPO chart or looking at like a low time frame footprint like this. Um, and you'll find that. So when we come up to areas of interest, so the thing is, times like this, I just like more often than not just sit on my hands and wait. But as we approach horizontal levels that I'm interested in, is at that point there's like, okay, I can see this really clearly, really visually that I'm doing this. Flip it onto Exo, actually have a look at what's going on at that point. Like yesterday, we had a few trades. Like we had this, we had the move up, and there was a potential area to take profit on that. But I didn't. But I didn't take profit because there was no sign that I necessarily needed to do that. It was showing to me that the price was still going to go much higher. So yeah, mainly trading views for like, yeah, it's just a canvas for ideas, and Exo charts gives me most of the information that I need. This, I mean, this looks awful the way I've got this set up, but um, how do I unshield go charting on Brave? Maybe I should just use Chrome. What does that mean? Okay. Uh, Hamza, what is your question? Let me scroll up. I can't see any question from you, Hamza. You're asking me to answer a question. I can't see any questions from you. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. AJ, so I've just seen your message. Um, They're just gonna DM me. Okay. Let me go through. Along the ETH, same setup as your BTC trade. Where would you put take profit? Currently, I have take profit at 2333 and stop loss at 2274. 2274 is the monthly open, so it's a tight stop loss you're doing there. I can't recommend where your stop loss should be. That's just not something I can do. But 2274 is monthly open. You would imagine that would be a level that this could bounce off of. That's about all I can say on that one. As a take profit, really depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin goes up, then Ethereum's going to go up. Ethereum has bounced off of the weekly as well here. So we have had, this is support on Ethereum. So Ethereum's at support. So it's your choice. I personally think that a long on Ethereum looks okay here. But I can't tell you how to actually trade it. But it does look okay. And yes, my final question. I see you have a crew members area. Is there a discount for being a good person? I'll take a look. Thanks for answering my questions. Much appreciated. No worries. I think at the no, I mean I don't mean to brag, but I think at the price point that it is, it's basically a discount for everyone. When you think of like other communities that are out there and how our price point is, I'd say everyone gets a discount, a pretty strong one, compared to other places. I think we're very, very cheap. But I know we have a lot of work to do as well to get it to the level that we want to get the membership at as well. Like there's a lot of work for us to be doing. We need to sort the website out. We need to sort the scheduling out a bit more. And I need to become better organized. And at that point, that's when it becomes really cheap for everyone. Because I think the content's okay. But hey, who knows? Any fundamentals for today's XRP pump? Is XRP pumping? It's probably no fundamentals. It's just XRP. Let's have a look at it. It's just XRP being XRP, I think. XRP just grinds down to support and then just pumps up out of it. It does it so much. It was having resistance at this monthly. So I think, yeah, chill out for a bit and then just break through it. I wouldn't say there's any fundamentals on it. I'd say that's quite technical. But it's XRP being XRP. Mihal. Apologies for names. We do 2-week trials for crew memberships. So on Friday we'll do a raffle. So there will be you can get 2-week trials, and basically the 2-week trials give you access to all of like the trading rooms and everything. to all of the content. The only stuff it doesn't give you access to is the server, which is where all of our content is stored. So we do have this server, and you can see on the server here that we've got all of like all the old trading rooms that we've done. So here's all the New York open trading rooms that we've done. Here's all our London trading rooms that we've done. We've just started doing Asia sessions as well. So we've got one of those in there. We started doing those last week. They're kind of just random at the moment, because I don't want to stay up if we're not getting price action. You got your templates and scripts on there. So you've got different templates, exo templates that can be used with videos explaining each of those. We do these playbook things. So you can see the 80% setup. You can see the strategy for that. That's the wrong thing. You can see the strategy for that. That's just additional information from somewhere else. But yeah, you can see the 80% setup there. Again, like a video explaining how you do it. So how it's traded. And my face looks crazy. So yeah. What other alts are moving? There's not really much moving today. Apart from XRP. Crypto Prince just signed up for a crew membership. Now I'm in the best tree. Oh man, thank you. Did you what? Have you literally just signed up, or am I? I'm awful with. No, you signed up previously. Crypto Prince. You're. I'm sure. I'm sure I recognize your name. Oh, someone has. Uh, yeah. If anyone has just Crypto Prince, if you have like just signed up, for the membership, just can you send me a DM on Discord, or send P a DM on Discord? Awesome, man. Thank you so much for signing up. If anyone does want to sign up as well, um, not meaning to shill it, but we do have this like really the website's apologies for the website, but you can sign up here. I'm not sure why that's got me signed up under something else. Let me just. That's strange. Bum, bum, bum. How weird. There we go. Yeah, so if you would like to sign up to the crew, you can do so on the website, and it has a thingy there. And you can put in your details, blah, 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 blah. You can go blah, 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 at blah, blah. Oh, I didn't even do an at sign, did I? At. No, that's a dollar sign. Where's the at sign gone? I'm being stupid. My keyboard's literally gone back to using the Apple thing. Dot blah blah blah, and you can go continue, and then you can sign up that way. Enough of that. Enough shilling. Elena says the crew's worth every single penny. Amazing opportunity to learn more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Um, Crypto Prince, thank you again. I mean, I don't, I yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the main thing. I just want to try and help people to actually like trade effectively. Um, I hope all I want to do is give good information. Um, yeah. Or you can pay with crypto. Yes, you can just message P or Luke. Yeah. If you DM us, you can pay with crypto. We normally do it as like 3 months payments for crypto at a time because we just haven't got it set up like properly. But I mean, if someone wants to try it out for a month and they want to pay with crypto, that's fine with us. Over 100 viewers as well. Thank you, thank you. We're starting to get like, it's starting to get a bit bigger now. So we've hit 1,000 subs, got 100 viewers on here. As usual, prices going sideways. I mean, I could probably, if Bitcoin would actually do something, we'll probably get like 200 viewers. Arash is talking nonsense. Trade effectively, dog indicator. We do have the dog indicator. Yes, it's when I go for dog walks. Bitcoin normally dumps. Um, right. Anyway, let's go back to price action because we're down at this daily open. I need to stop. 61 likes. Can we get it to 100 likes? That'd be really cool. Okay. We have just gone below daily open. I think you, whoever had your, I hope you didn't put your stop too close because I mean monthly open support, but we'll see. So right now, if we're going to look for a short, so far it's fine. Like it's okay. Um, New York has just opened, so it's not unusual for us to get a dip on New York open. Especially with stocks like basically every day like clockwork, stocks open, they drop, so we can go and have a look at stocks. They're probably just getting a bit of a move down on open, which always happens like every day. Yeah, of course, there we go. So stocks are moving down on open. The morning will be shakeout, and then the afternoon that makes new all-time highs. It's like every single day, morning shakeout, afternoon all-time highs, morning shakeout, afternoon all-time highs, every day on stock market. It's it's very, very simple. But yeah, we'll just monitor how this goes. There wasn't any kind of gap or anything. So it opened where it was last night. So we got no gap on ES or anything. Um, it's that VWAP. So yeah, unless stocks take a big crash, then I think again Bitcoin's still just shaking out. It's still just trying to catch bids so it can get another attempt higher. No change of market structure yet. Hamza, you stopped out. You, you can't really. I mean, you're probably using really high leverage, so you probably had to put a stop that's tight. But man, it's such a risky game to be playing because if you're trying to play like a long from here, you were saying 230 was your take profit. Here's your stop loss. It's a difficult one, but you've got to allow room for this. Like, here's the last swing low, so it's at support right now, and you've got to allow room for it to do a stop hunt and not to get knocked out by a stop hunt, because otherwise you'll just keep getting knocked out of your trades. If you've not been invalidated on the idea, like, what was the idea? What was your reasoning? Actually, sorry to like pull up. What was your reasoning for like putting the stop loss at 2274? Because to me that looks like a potential place to do a long. But yeah, so it'd be interesting to see where your where your invalidation on that was. Sminem versus Bogdanov. Hello, what's up? I'm good. Thank you for joining and watching. Oh, I saw earlier. So Oliver Fenton, it's £79 a month for crew membership, and the website for someone was asking what the website is or what the link is this: www.toroscrypto.com. Please ignore the website at the moment; it's very bad. But I mean, the website's literally just a back end. We don't really use it for anything. It's all done on Discord and the server that we use. Smina versus Bogdanov. This is ExoCharts. So on ExoCharts, you can actually like read inside the candles, and you can see all of the buying and selling that's going on there. So it just gives you another layer of information that you cannot get on like charting software like TradingView. So it just gives you extra information. There's loads of ways you can configure this. So you have charts on here called a market, like this is called a TPO chart, a market profile chart. And this is like a style of trading traditionally used much more in like stock markets, like old school kind of methods, where you're looking at value areas, where you're looking at an initial balance for a day, points of control. It gives you, it just tells you where the value area, like where the value is of price. So if you think of price as constantly being like a balance, it tells you where the balance is and how you can trade against those. Then you have these charts, which are called footprint charts. And this is like a candle, but every one of these candles you can see here, for example, on this, at this point you had 2.2 million people buying, 1 million people selling. I mean, actually, that's not true. That's the delta. So 2.2 million people, $1 million more bought than sold at that price. $1 million more sold than bought at this price. It just helps you gain another level of information on the charts. So at this point, you can actually see what traders are doing. Joe Chung, some trapped shorts down there. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. There are. Yeah, we've definitely got some trap shorts down there. And it took a lot of stops. So all of these zeros are stop losses being hit. So as price comes down, what this is doing is this is a stop hunt from the move down onto VWAP. And you can tell that just by seeing 0, 0, 0, 0. So if price is moving down like this and no one is buying it, so if no one's no one's actually bought anything, but price is like moving like this, and this is showing you that these have been stop losses that have been hit. Yeah, so a lot of stop losses been taken off. P moon it. I don't. I can't. It's difficult at the moment. We've got so Spot is selling this like really. It is, yeah. What's happening now is like right now. It used to be the case that you could trade with Spot. Like Spot traders were the almost like the clever ones. But right now, I found it like the opposite. When Spot starts selling like this, we're seeing heavy selling on spot markets right now. And we're getting quite significant divergence here. So price is moving up, but they're still selling it, and that shows me that perps are taking over, and that yeah, perpetuals are taking over, and that could have just been again a little trap. And we might we might get this attempt at a breakout again. That was the shakeout, but whether it can be a shakeout leading to higher prices, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But that was definitely a shakeout there. And then we'll just have to see if there's absorption within this area and we can start to actually get a move up out of this. It's typical, isn't it? Like it looked like it looked so good. Like we were going to go from come to VWAP, get a big reaction, but nope, not today. Oliver Fenton, going to join next payday. Nice. We'll learn properly in your SP strategy. I want to learn it. I want to be the 5%. Yeah. I mean, probably like, what is it? It's like 95.5% of traders lose money. So yeah, we're trying to be that top 5%. You can probably, yeah, take that even more. Um, because I don't lose money on trading, so I guess that makes me quite good at it, I guess. Haven't lost money trading for a long time. I lose trades, but on the overall, yeah, very profitable. It's a fun thing to do to make money. Uh, that SP after the yearly was a crazy wait, but crazy trade. Um, I think you're talking about SFP, like swing failure patterns. So this is when you take a high. So this is what we're looking at up here. So this is like it attempts to break through, can't do it, and then you get the rejection, and you can take the short down off of here. Unless you're meaning SP as in single prints, but I don't know. It's interesting on the TPO as well. We've got a really poor low and a really poor high. I think both of those will get cleaned up. Yeah, maybe the low doesn't need to get cleaned up. Toros Crypto, why Luke not using aggro P template? P sad. I don't like those busy templates, man. Where is your template? Is it in the box or is it on the templates and scripts? I don't even know where my own like teams templates are. Why does it always log me out? Um, Okay, let's have a look at your template. I've not actually had a look at it yet. Sorry. Let's see what P's putting all his hard work into. All right. Nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't want 5 seconds, 10 seconds. I want to take this onto a. Zoop. There you go. Okay. Liquidations price. Don't really need the price on this chart. I just want the liquidations. I guess it's useful to have the price on it. Oh, crap. I got rid of it. Okay. So these are perp buys, these are spot buys. ETH. I don't really want ETH on here. I guess I could have ETH on here. I want this one as liquidations. Or liquidations down here. What's going on? Yeah. Don't want ETH. Sorry, P. I don't want ETH on there. I want. No, what have I done? I'm so bad at setting up aggro trade. I just like the. Oh, hold on. I've just got a phone call. Bear with me one second. Okay, sorry about that. I just, yeah. Um, Moby confirmed BTC Maxi. No, I'm not a BTC Maxi. I prefer to trade Bitcoin. I trade altcoins when I trade altcoins a lot. I just don't want an ETH chart on my BTC chart. Why have you P? Why have you put ETH on BTC? Pointless. What I need P to do. Everyone say P, you're silly for putting on an ETH chart when we want it to be BTC. What I want this as liquidations. How do I do that? I can't set up these templates. No, I want it to show only liquidations. Wait, that means it's only showing liquidations? Good. I want them to be. I want the liquidations to be different colors. I want buys to be blue. I want sells to be orange. I want buys to be blue. Sells to be orange. Buys blue. Oh man, no, do it this way. That. 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 And that. Only show liquidations. Okay. But now I need to reset this because this is showing trades as well. Ugh, forget it. Maybe I should join the crew for a tutorial on how to set these templates up. Can I teach myself how to do it, please? So these are liquidations, that's fine. I hate all this shit as well. um, yeah, I really don't care if spot or perps are leading so much. It's not what I trade with. Don't think I want that. That's cleaner. Binance CVD. No. Actually, no. Binance CVD is cool. That can stay on there. Buy sell volume. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that works. Oh, this price gonna do something. This is. Callus is like, P, I appreciate your template. Yeah, sorry, P. I'm just. At least it's not like Senti's template with the purple and purple and green. Throwaway, is this a clear rejection from daily open? No, because we're still above daily open. For the only way I would take a short right now, there's two things that have to happen. First of all, we have to take out this low. So we do have to, I'm not going to short this unless both of these lows are taken out. That changes our market structure. And then I would only short it when we come back into this area looking for a move down. That's like The only way I would take a short here. So I will happily short this at the daily open, because the chances are we'll come back to it if we do take out liquidity. It will bounce. The only way I would short it, again, if we lose it, take the liquidity, bounce back into it. At that point, you can short. That's the only way I do it. And at the moment, I'm still in that long position. I'm not worried about the long position yet. I mean, it's slightly underwater, but it's fine. Like very slightly underwater. I got it like around here somewhere. In fact, I could add to it. It's only a tiny position. And at this point, the invalidation's like so. I'll add to my long if we reclaim VWAP, I think. I should have added to my long down there at daily open. Uh, um, Zero to Drift Hero. Would you long the liquidity hunt of the lows? I'm not sure if I would long. Normal circumstances, I would probably take a long there. I'd probably look for, again, like swing failure pattern off of it. But when the resistance at that point, when that daily open is so close, I just don't see it being that high reward for the risk that you're taking. So if you're taking a long here, for me, you'd have to be like in and out really quickly. You'd have to get in as close to that level as you can, take it up to there, and then be out immediately. Unless, of course, we just shot through that, because you'd have to look at absorption and like an actual rejection there. So we'd have to look at price coming back up into here. You could take the long into that, see what the reaction is when we get there, because it could just blast straight through, in which case, fine. But if you start to see it just stall, at that point, that's when I'd rather be in a short position here than would want to be in a long position here, I think. It's tough. It's quite a tough little trade to take. You got these divergences and stuff forming. Someone earlier on, I think, on the... I did see someone asking if I use RSI divergence or anything like that. Yes. Ross1088. If you are still watching, I I do look at the RSI and the MACD divergence sometimes, just out of interest, just to see where things are likely to go. So it's getting these little bits like you can see here, RSI up, price down, MACD up, price down. So we do have this divergence forming. Yeah. So we do have those divergences forming. We kind of have some CVD as well. We certainly got CVD here and here. At this point, not so much. Oh, achy neck. Sitting on the computer too long. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really much going on now. Still no volume. Yeah. Oh, why am I looking at Twitter? Uh, I don't really know what to talk about now. I was hoping we'd get some nice price action, but hmm. I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, I might. It's just doing nothing. It's just boring again. I come on stream and it just is like, do I need to? This worked really well yesterday when I pretended to call my or to text my market maker friend, and then suddenly it prompts. So maybe I'll pretend to call my market maker friend again and see if we can initiate a short squeeze again, because it worked perfectly yesterday. Here we go. Um, there. Short squeeze will be initiated in approximately 3 minutes. I'm chatting so much shit. I texted P. I didn't. Maybe I just put in some. Maybe I set off some timer bids or something. Is that possible? Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe I just told Bybit they need to get their fingers out their ass and actually move the price, because they're the only ones doing anything at the moment. It's literally not moving at all. What has happened? Bitcoin is dead. Do something. It's taken us. I need to add the time onto this. It's taken like over 2 minutes to do 377 trades. It's pathetic. There we go. There we go. Thank you. What did I say? I said 3 minutes, didn't I? To short squeeze. They're just getting prepared. It's going to take it up to VWAP and then we'll squeeze. Probably 2 minutes to go now. If it doesn't happen, I'm going to log off at this stage. If we don't get this move up initiated in the next 3 minutes, I will probably log off and maybe try and do a stream again this evening. I'm out this evening as well. So if we get volatility this evening, then you're all on your own. I'm going out for a nice meal. But I'll probably still hop on in the evening. Famous last words. There will be volume on New York Open. Yeah, great. It's rubbish. It's like nothing happening. There we go. This doesn't show liquidation. Oh, man. And that is showing it. Oh, right, no. Is that just hit BTC logo? Is a bull. Didn't know that. I did not know. Fire my market maker. Hey, look, we've had what's he given us so far? We still got what, a minute to go maybe. It's given us a 0.5% move. Get it to VWAP. Let's break through it. Let's do something. Please. I'm bored. I'm very bored. Market makers, if you do not move price within the next 1 minute, I'll have to get the poopy dragon back out again. Where's the poopy dragon at? Yeah, I'm too bored. There we go. Maximilian, I know. I think you told me this yesterday. And then I know you can do that now. It's good. It's good. I'm still. I know you can do it. I'm just still so used to doing that. It's just habit because that's how I used to always have to do it. I haven't got used to doing the shortcuts yet. Um, yeah. There we go. Oh, come on, just fuck's sake, just get to VWAP again. This is really boring me now. Nothing's happening. Real diet. How do you use delta bars of CVD? What are you looking for your decision? Mainly divergences. I prefer to see the bars than the lines on like the really low time frame stuff. Uh, yeah. I just like the way that the bars look. So when I've got the bars on CVD, it's yeah, it's quite nice. It's like they give you like little candlesticks by themselves, and they're quite good. So what I tend to look for is if you have like, for example, just to see where there could be a potential reversal. If you've got, for example, like a red candle at the lows, but the delta bar is green, so you've got a green candle of on your CVD on your delta, positive delta, but a red candle on price. That can show you like even more quickly than what a divergence could show you. It just shows that there's clearly something wrong with the way that the price is moving, and then you can expect a reversal off of that. Um, and then yeah, vice versa, the other way around as well. Everyone's as bored as I am, just waiting for this. It's such a crowded trade. That's the problem. It's just everyone's looking at it. And then I do a video saying Bitcoin breakout attempt, and it's like, nah, not today, mate. Not doing it today for you. But hey, it's okay. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day, or at least call it an afternoon. Um, we've given it enough time, I think. Yeah, I've been live for an hour and a half. It's quite a long time. I'm getting a bit bored of this. Uh, yeah. So two ideas. We're below VWAP right now. You could take a short here because at this point I'm just like fuck you, Bitcoin short. um, but I mean, if it can get back above, then I think we do look okay for an attempt at this later on today. If, of course, we can't get above VWAP, the chances are we're going to lose the daily open and we can then look for a move down. Um, Realistically, this isn't a bad trade short right now, but because we've still but actually no, it is. It's not a best. It's not the best trade short. We've still got our market structure still okay. Until we break market structure, then I'm not looking for shorts. Uh, and we've not yet broken market structure. Yes, I've not. Whoops. I've done some TO. ES is doing the same thing as Bitcoin. Like it's just that typical dip on open. ES is the same thing. If this can reclaim market structure, I think it goes to all-time highs again later today. Uh, yeah, there's no reason to suggest like Just what the ES keeps doing, like morning dip, afternoon all-time highs. Yeah. Cool. All right. I am going to leave it there. And yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry we weren't able to get that little breakout trade. I mean, if it happens later on, if I'm around, then I will cover it. But I might not be here. I am going out this evening. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you later. P, I've done Q&As like the whole session. So yeah. We're not live anymore. No, I'm going. P, stop asking people. I'm going now.